Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you a really quick tutorial on how you can glue down your paper cuts. This is something that you're going to want to do if you're wanting to mount it into a frame to make sure that it doesn't slip down and to keep it nice and secure. So the first thing that you're going to need is some glue. For the purposes of today's demonstration, I'm going to use PVA, but you could also use Pritt stick or any tacky glue. The next thing that you're going to need is a paintbrush. Now it needs to be a cheap paintbrush, something that you're not bothered about ruining. It's obviously not something that you're going to do your best painting with, but it needs to be nice and small. I've gone for quite a delicate cut today just to show you. This is the floral butterfly wreath from series 6, and what we're going to do is we're going to position the paper cut exactly where we want it on our background colour. Then we are going to take our PVA, you can take the lid off and you can dip it in, or you can just squeeze the bottle and just get a really tiny amount, and you just want to get a small amount on the end of your paintbrush. Now, making sure that your paper cut is in the position that you want, you're just going to slightly lift up some of the edges and just literally dab few tiny little dots, and then while still holding it up, make sure you're happy with your position, and then you can just let that fall. So the most important thing with the glue is less is more. We really only need a few key areas gluing down. We don't need to glue the whole thing. So once we're happy with that position, we're just going to take a little bit more glue, just a tiny amount on your paintbrush, and then we're going to find another section and slightly lift that up. Just bending it ever so slightly, just a few tiny little dabs of the glue, and then just naturally let that fall down again. And again, just a few areas, so I'm just going to do just a little bit on the underside of the butterfly. Pop him down, just press him gently. Go back just a time. Remember, less is more with the glue. And then we'll take a little bit from this section. And you will notice that these bits of glue are now holding, so the paper cut's not moving anymore. It's already starting to work. A few little dabs on that flower there. That's that section. I actually prefer not to glue the whole thing because I think it's nice, like, so you can see here that the bee is sort of moving slightly, and even within a frame you'll get tiny little shadows that cast, so I quite really like that effect. So we'll just take a few more key pieces. Obviously you're looking for areas that you've got a bit more solid paper to work with. You don't want to be trying to glue these really thin edges because you don't want your glue to splodge out over the side and spoil it. I think we'll just do a few little last blobs on the butterfly and pop that down. What I like to do, just so that I can use this paintbrush again, is I'll just quickly wipe away the excess glue, and then you can use that paintbrush, and that can be your dedicated gluing paintbrush. Pop the lid back on, and then even in just this short amount of time, you'll see that the paper cut is now fixed. And you can see that that's not going to fall. If we just give that a few minutes to dry completely, and then we can pop it in the frame. So that is how you glue down your paper cuts. And if you have any other questions, or if you have any other things that you would like me to show you, then do get in touch and let us know.